Welcome everybody to Top Box TV, brought to you by Pushing the Cushion Productions. My name is Dave Ward, up here in the booth, along with Brody Center. Brody, how you doing tonight, bud?
I'm doing great, Dave. I'm thankful for another night of some Top Box.
Well, I tell you what, we had some problems last night, so this is a delayed deal, but we wanted to make sure that we brought you the action tonight. And we are right now in practice. We are going to skip ahead, so you will see me do a little bit here because we are going to cut through a little bit of this action here in practice session, just so that we can get to the good stuff for sure. We will not be doing this on a regular basis. This was just out of necessity. Our timing software was down last night, so we were unable to bring you the action live like we should be. We will be doing driver interviews next week for the first round of the 4-week series, and also bring in a couple other surprise guests that were able to make the show as well. So definitely looking forward to that. What do you think, Brody?
Oh yeah, I'm very excited. It's great that we can regroup and come up with a solution after certain programs we use might have some faults in the stars there. So glad you came up with this idea, Dave. I think it's a great plan to work around the mishap last night.
Fantastic. So right now you can see Kyle Knott out there on the track. He is running 7th fastest. The top spot held down by the number 415 of Chaden Minder.
Yep, followed by Chaden. That's going to be Tom Grady and Cody Winecki. After that, it's going to be Sean Winkler. Great to see Sean Winkler out here, and Mikey Childress sitting in that number 5 spot.
Yeah, Mikey Childress right there on track in the number 484. Ran a 39.8 here in practice. We are going to go ahead and skip ahead, folks. I apologize. You will see a little flash on the screen here, but we are doing the best we can. And we will be coming right back at you here with some qualifying action. Hang on one second. All right, folks. So I got to use my new commercial break that I made right there. On track, you can see open qualifying taking place right now. Cody Winecki sitting on the top spot with a 114.10, as well as Luke Knupp. He is sitting in that 2nd spot. Then Tom Grady. Sean Winkler holding down the 4th spot with a 114.76.
Chaden Minder followed by Sean Winkler in the 114.732, followed by Mikey Childress with a 114.748, sitting in that 6th position. Corey Skiles sitting in the 7th position with a 115.58. It's got to be some close quarter racing here tonight, Dave, and I'm excited for it.
Oh, I tell you what, it is going to be absolutely great. We are sitting right here 2 minutes in this open qualifying session. Mario Lapinta out there, you see him on track right there in the number 13, home of the hustle.com machine. Working it around his best right now, 115.82. That's good enough for 9th position as it stands. Brody, you didn't cheat and watch the finale, did you? Last night?
I didn't.
Fantastic. I didn't either. I wanted to save it. I know that As far as everything goes, we were definitely trying to tighten up the program a little bit and had some new rules in place. And I think it's only going to make for a better race experience here with Top Box. So I'm excited to see what kind of exciting racing is here to come.
It's not only about the exciting racing, but I got some feedback from some of the guys because after I told that the SDK gaming live timing was down, I had some things to take care of so I could do this tonight with you. A lot of guys in the chat, saying good things about Top Box now. We cleaned house a little bit, set some rules. We took all the hostility and the negativity out of the league, and everyone said it paid off tonight. And everyone said that we're in for a huge surprise. So I'm pretty excited about that, Dave, because I don't know. My mind's going every different way right now. I don't know who made it in. There's a couple of people sitting in that bird spot, looking down on their prey, Braden Ward, a couple of those guys. Anything can happen tonight, Dave. And that's just the thing. That's the beauty of it all is,
well, absolutely.
I hope it's great.
Yeah, I mean, we took the top 7 from last week, and then the top 7 will go from this week, and that'll make the 14 drivers. And then I do believe there were 2 drivers that were voted in by the admin team. They got to choose 2 drivers that attended both races, and those drivers made it in as well. So we will see who will make the big show here tonight. See if we can see Luke Knupp out on the track. There he is.
We have a couple guys out here not qualifying tonight. A couple of those guys got some bad dog, no biscuit last week. So they had to pay the price, and they don't get to qualify tonight. So that's going to throw a wrench in the plan for them tonight. And I hope they can regroup and, do better and come out on top.
Yeah, Kyle Knott and Braden Ward were both penalized with the no qual, no show. So that will essentially EOL them in their heat race, which is definitely going to make it a lot tougher for them to get through, especially here at Crandon with the Land Rush start. My favorite start in these Pro 4s is the Land Rush. Anything can happen. It doesn't matter where you are.
The best start in iRacing is Land Rush, period, Dave.
I would say 100%. When you are all on a line or 2 lines, and you can either be on the inside or the outside, and you have to battle for the position as you make your way into the first turn. It is absolutely insane and one hell of a rush when you're doing it, but it's absolutely great to watch, while we're spectating. So
there's no judging it. There's no telling who's going to come on top in that Land Rush when they get to that first corner at all.
Absolutely not. And you just don't know exactly where everybody's at. So you're kind of just along for the ride. You have to pin it. You have to get your speed up and then just hope that everybody around you is doing what you're doing. Because if you are not, that's when we have severe issues. So we are wrapping up qualifying here. Chaden Minder still sitting on top of the box with a 40.85. And then a 48.32 for Mikey Childress. Is that right? That can't be.
That looks correct. 19.
I don't think that was right,
though. Nope. It ain't showing that on my end.
Yeah. I am showing the top 2 drivers with the 40 and a 48 second, and that is definitely not right. It'll all get straightened out here in just a moment. It is kind of running a little bit wonky working off of the replay file, so I do apologize, guys. This is not going to happen. Hopefully, fingers crossed, for the rest of the season. Sometimes things are a little bit out of our control, unfortunately. I wish we could have control over everything. This was our backup plan, and we are going to make it happen, Captain. Tom Grady out there in the number 16 with a 114.54. Looking to see, looks like we have a couple people out there watching. It did definitely screw everybody up. A lot of people like to run the race, and then they will also sit and watch it as well on YouTube, which to me is kind of weird because, you get that whole announcer's curse when you start to hear your name being called, and then you might stick it in the weeds, and, that can definitely happen.
Absolutely. I have to be 100% focused when I'm racing. I can't even listen to music. Some of these guys are, blaring something in their headphones and just getting down with it. And I can't do that. I got to listen to the throttle and hit my marks. And some of these guys just have the natural born talent,
You know what it is? It's a lot of the young guns out here. These kids,
Yeah.
man, they'll be, like Snapchatting and watching a YouTube video while they're racing, and then, like playing a deck of cards also.
Yep.
No, they probably don't do
They got
that,
it all
'cause
figured out.
that's old people stuff. All right, so we are wrapping up qualifying here. It will be clicking over here in any moment. What do you think as far as the 4-week series is getting ready to start next week? What are you looking forward to when it comes to Top Box?
Honestly, what I like about Top Box is it's not necessarily a thing where someone just comes into our league and just dominates. There's different winners. And sometimes those winners surprise the hell out of me, Dave. Like I am starstruck when it's like, Clay Erickson, Jesse Carr, they all came in here and they're like, how do we run with these guys? And we're sitting here just like, oh, these are our guys, they're just normal to us. But our friends come in here and try to run with them and they're just like, wow, you guys got talent in this server. And it's a damn sure thing for sure. Meesemer, a lot of guys help us out. And I really like Skiles and Plum and all those guys. And it's never a bad day when one of those guys wins. I mean, anybody in Top Box, when they're winning, I feel like I'm winning. And that's what I love about our server for sure.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a great group of guys. I mean, we have Connor Berry. He qualified last week and he won the big show for iRacing, the iRacing short course series on the official sponsored iRacing series. I think he won like 25K, something like that. It was some ridiculous number.
That's chump change
that we're not used to for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So heat race number 1, getting ready to grid up right now. You've got Cody Winecki, Luke Knupp, Tom Grady, Dane Culver, Sean Winkler, Chaden Minder, Mikey Childress, Corey Skiles, Jeff Johnson, Dylan Hunter, Mario Lapinta. Yes, sir. Here we go. So we are getting ready to get this one ready to rip and take off here any moment. As you can see, the Land Rush start. They are all online right now.
And they're off.
So Winecki is all the way on the inside. It looked like Kyle Knott on the outside. Here are your leaders as they're going through the 903 of Cody Winecki. Oh, Kyle Knott just... Oh, man, he just knotted himself up right in that fence, didn't he?
Yeah, and this is exactly what we're talking about, Dave. You wouldn't have expected that, and knots in the tire, and we got guys battling it out for first right now. Cody Winecki.
Absolutely, it's Cody Winecki, Tom Grady, and then you see Chaden Minder sticking his nose in down on the inside in that 415. Winecki going to be able to hold him off as they get ready to cross the start-finish line for the first time. 3 wide, almost for the lead. Now Chaden is battling with Tom. Can they get it done? Who is going to take that one? But look at here, Dylan Hunter. He is coming right there in the number 14. He is looking on the inside, gets on the inside of Chaden, bumps him out just a little bit. So, new third place right there. He is up 6 spots in the yellow, black, and red.
Cody Winecki still sitting in that number 1 position. Cody Winecki's in a great groove right now, Dave, going into the hairpin turn. I love this turn here at Crandon. Going to go through the whoop section here, going to the sweeping. Anything can happen up here on the barn turn, Dave. When they get into that barn turn, that's a game changer for most races here at Crandon.
Oh, absolutely. You know, this turn right here is absolutely crucial. Executed like a professional right there from Cody Winicky and Tom Grady on his heels. Winicky's starting to pull out about a second, 1.07 seconds right now over Tom Grady. Then it's Chaden Minder, Dylan Hunter still holding down that 4th position. Corey Skiles running in the 5th position there in the blue and white on the inside. John Nix in the number 29. He is holding down 6th, looking for a little bit more speed here out of Nix. Trying to qualify. He was unable to make it last week. So he is giving her all she's got right now in this first heat race.
These are the same group of guys that ran at Crandon last week, or Bark River last week, because I see a totally different field of guys here, just running each other clean, driving aggressive, trying to make up a position here for that transfer spot in the A main.
Absolutely. You know, Crandon, with all the elevation changes and things, this track just flows. And I think it's real easy to get into your groove and kind of just settle in. Save equipment a little bit. It looks like we have 5 laps to go. Cody Winicky still out front. Tom Grady in second. They're kind of settled in right now. No major battles on the track. Looking for one right now. Top 6 are running about nose to tail with maybe a half a car length in between the trucks. There's Donnie Batiste in the 7th position. Nathan Ramsey in the black and yellow. Here you'll see him come around the corner. So Ramsey there in the 729 trying to close in on Batiste. Then it's going to be Kyle Knott, not having that issue off the start there. And he is
Tom
trying
Grady
to
holding
make
up
up some
that
time.
second position, followed by Chaden Minder, Dylan Hunter. This is a great group of guys here, Dave, and it's making me really look forward to the big race tonight. But I'm going to be really excited about this next heat race coming up.
Yeah, definitely. That last hairpin that they just went through, there is definitely a big potential for carnage to happen there. If you miss your line just a slight bit. Oh, battle for second right now, warming up between the 415 of Chaden Minder and Tom Grady in the 16. Tom Grady going to hold down the outside, but here Minder has the inside line. Let's see. Can't get it done. Give it to Grady. So far, he's going to go ahead and close that door. There's definitely a few spots on the track where if you miss your braking zone, you can absolutely annihilate somebody and just assassinate him and keep right on rolling like nothing happened. Hopefully we don't see a whole lot of that tonight. So far, so good. It looks like these guys are driving with a new passion here and definitely working to try and get into that big show. That 4-week race is going to be interesting with the best of the best. It'll be the top 16 drivers in Top Box, and they will be battling for 4 weeks. It's going to be absolutely insane. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
The crazy thing to me, Dave, is, a couple weeks ago, I was talking to Mr. Winicky and, telling him, dude, I can't get around this track like you guys can, being from the dirt circle track world. And he's like, dude, we're not matting it like you think we are. I'm sitting there upshifting, downshifting, banging it off the chip, doing everything I can. And I feel fast as hell. And Cody's like, slow it way down. You don't even want to touch that chip.
Yeah, for sure.
I slowed down and definitely got a hell of a lot faster.
It seems like that's been since iRacing just came out with a new update that they have needed for so long. And they actually made it happen earlier this year with the new dirt and the way the tires react. It's like that for most of the cars now on the service. I know, like, when we were running the modifieds the other night, you could barely breathe on the gas pedal to get around a super slick track. And it's much the same here in these Pro 4 trucks. A little bit more traction, with 4 wheels pulling instead of 2, but you still have to conserve your equipment with the tire wear. I think we're going to see that come in, a little bit here. So it'll definitely be interesting.
Conserving is definitely a big thing.
Chaden is just doing everything he can to get by Grady here in this first heat race. Grady just driving super smooth. I think Shaden's waiting for a bobble, and Tom has not given him the satisfaction yet. Minder just a little bit quicker in a couple of the corners, but then Tom, it seems to have that straightaway speed. We're all on the same setup here, so it's just a lot of throttle control, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. That's the best thing he can do right now is just kind of hold his composure and wait for him to mess up. What he's doing right now is very smart, Dave. And just like you said, conserving your tires and doing all that is a huge factor here in these Pro 4 trucks. I love the way the new dirt and the tires are because it makes for greater, better, closer racing.
Absolutely. We just saw it right there with Minder. He was able to get a little bit of a bedside fender. Just, hey, how you doing? Got it in there and was able to complete the pass on Grady. Grady now scraping the paint off the back bumper of Shaden Minder as we get ready to come down into the hairpin. Let's see. Minder way up high. Grady on the inside. Who's going to have it? Minder with a little bit more off the corner. So he had a little bit more drive taking that high line where Grady had to slow down just a bit more. And that gave it back to Shaden. So Shaden is driving it like he stole it right now to try and get away from Tom Grady. Dylan Hunter just sitting in that catbird seat waiting for one of these two drivers to make a mess up. Cody Winecki win a key. There we go. Is that there? Are you happy?
Win a key.
Win a key. I don't know. I call him Wiener Key. It is what it is. If you're going to have a weird name, then somebody's going to butcher it, right?
Absolutely.
So flashing back in the field, let's check in here. In ninth place right now is the 729 of Nathan Ramsey. Eighth is going to be Kyle Knott. Donnie Batiste in the number 7 spot. John Nix in 6th in that number 29. And there's Corey Skiles. Skiles looks like he might be trying to make a move on Dylan Hunter for the 4th position. Hunter sitting just outside of Tom Grady. As this one is winding down, we are on the white flag. Look at this guy way out front. Owner of Top Box Off-Road Racing. He is putting on a clinic right here in heat race number 1.
Cody's very talented in these trucks, Dave. Super confident, super calm, super smooth. And that's what gets the big paydays.
Well, since this wasn't live, he actually ran a rally league right before this. He runs in the NASA Rallycross League. So he literally came out of a Subaru and now is jumping into the Pro 4, and he's going to take the first heat race.
And people don't understand how hard that is, Dave. Comparing it to real life, talking to my friend Ricky Thornton Jr., getting out of a late model for months on end and going back to a modified to drive something different, it takes them a while to get back into the groove of driving that modified. Just the same thing as these guys, Cody coming from a rally car to a Pro 4 truck, that's a big step and a big difference. You got to drive him completely different. So, Cody said multiple times, like, hey, I'm trying to get the hang of this again. I was settled and comfortable with the rally car. Now I got to remind myself I'm in a big old truck.
That's it. That is it. So we are getting ready. It's going to look a little funky here as they load in. Looks like it puts all the drivers into the heat race, but you'll see them stack up here at the top as we get going. So second heat race is taking the field right now. Getting ready to go green here. Luke Canup is going to be all the way on the inside in the Team Gold car. And then we have Sean Winkler, Mikey Childress, Jeff Johnson, Mario Lapinta. They are gone. Here we go. Green flag racing back at Crandon. The leaders flying into that first Potawatomi turn 1.
Talking earlier, Dave, this is that race that Brayton Ward wants to try to do everything in his power to get up there and try to make a move to get into that transfer spot. He's going to have to fight for every position and make it worth it. And it's going to be one of the hardest races of his night tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, this is going to determine where he starts in the main event. And right now he is back towards the back. It is Luke Canup up front, then Sean Winkler, Mikey Childress in third at the moment. Oh, Mario Lapinta going to stick a nose in there on him.
Mario Lapinta said, "Hey, I'm here. Let me in."
I am here, mother trucker. Little contact there between Solomon Borschinger. Woo, Jeff Johnson. Did you see that one? He almost took out Kyle Reeder.
Going crazy. Braden Ward already in that 5th position, Dave. This is someone we're going to want to look out for. He's on a mission.
Absolutely driving with intent tonight here in the number 88. That is Braden Ward. And he knows that he has to get a move on. He needs every one of these spots so that when he starts the main event, he'll have some good track. You know, you always want to be on the inside, closest away from the, or I should say furthest from the track is where all the grip is for some reason on the land rush start. Luke Canup up front now. He has 0.65 seconds over Sean Winkler.
Sean Winkler going to try to hold on to that 2nd spot as much as he can with Mikey Childress hot on his tail, followed by Mario Lapinta. Lapinta doing his best to make his best appearance here in the Top Box Racing Series.
New this season. He's a new driver. Yeah, for Top Box. So
absolutely.
It's awesome to see that people are starting to get the word that Top Box is a place to be, and they are showing up for us. So right here, Braden Ward holding down that 5th position, trying to reel in Mario Lapinta there in the number 13. Not close enough now, but he is absolutely driving the wheels off this truck. He is not saving any equipment, I guarantee that.
Shout out to Tyler Johnson and Mason Martinez for watching live on the stream. They're saying, "What's up, gang? What's up, guys? Glad you're tuning in and interacting with the stream. Glad to have you here watching Top Box TV."
Yeah, we absolutely appreciate everybody tuning in out there in TV land. Looks like we have quite a few drivers, actually, or quite a few viewers out there at the moment. So that's awesome to see. Check in on chat. Let us know you're out there. And we appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to spend some time with us tonight. So, yeah, here we go. Sean Winkler trying to make a move here on Luke Canup. He is working in that 2nd position in that 720 racecraft machine. Not sure if he's going to be able to get up there or not. Mikey Childress holding down 3rd. He's got a little bit of breathing room now for Mario Lapinta. About 1.2 seconds in between that 3rd and 4th position. And then it goes back to Braden Ward, and he is trying to reel in Mario still. He can close in on him on a couple of these corners, but then Mario seems to have a little bit more of that straight line speed, a little bit smoother on the throttle possibly.
Absolutely. Brady driving it hard into that hairpin turn. That was a beautiful turn, by the way. You know, getting that hairpin turn that you were just talking about, getting that down to a science is very crucial here at Crandon. Very, very crucial. Just as much it is on that barn turn. That barn turn is a game changer. It could end someone's night. And I'm excited to see how that's going to pan out for the final A main tonight.
Oh, 100%. You know, along with that, anybody on the service can run this track, but to run it fast is completely different. You know,
Absolutely.
This is one of those tracks where it's not really a hard track to get around, but it's real freaking hard to get around here fast.
Absolutely.
You know, and when you're talking only tenths of a second can make or break your night, you know, it's pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? So looks like Solomon Borschinger back out on the track. He had some problems there early on here in heat race number 2. 4 laps to go for Luke Canup. Can he hold off Sean Winkler? Winkler in the 720. Go ahead, Brody.
Luke Canup with a comfortable lead over Winkler, followed by Mikey Childress. You know, Winkler's not a scab by any means, so Luke Canup holding off Winkler says a lot about going in tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. Sean Winkler, a member of the Racecraft, as you can see on the side of his vehicle there, he is sponsored by them. He is affiliated with Racecraft, so he is out racing all the dang time on service, and he is no slouch. So Luke Knupp putting it in tonight, making it happen here in the Team Gold Truck. This one's starting to wind down. We have 3 laps to go. Let's see, who is the battle? The battle is still between Winkler and Knupp. That is the tightest battle on the track. And let's dive back in the field a little bit while we have a moment. Mikey Childress holding down that 3rd position. Then it is Mario Lapinta in the 5th spot. Braden Ward right there in the white, blue, and black.
Followed by Kyle Reeder and Jeff Johnson. Jeff Johnson holding off that 7th position with a 1:16.573. We got the leader Luke Knupp here at a 1:14.263 for his best lap. That's quite of a gap difference, Dave. And just like you were talking, you know, it's easy to get around the track, but it ain't easy to get around the track fast.
Absolutely. Luke Knupp right there, Peoria, Arizona boy. And races in real life, and he is definitely showing him how to get around Crandon tonight here as he leads the way still in heat race number 2. A lot of Arizona boys on the service.
Absolutely, Dave. You know, the best way to do it is to do it in the desert.
For sure. You know, and I think with his off-road experience here in real life, I think that definitely you know, can make you faster when you're on a simulator like iRacing. I think it's the same. It's fairly similar. You know, if you're fast in real life, you know, you're fast. But then you'll find some of these kids that have never raced anything in real life, but they are absolutely wicked fast. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Just like those
crazy.
kids that they get on the old Assetto Corsa, you know, and they just go out there and just kick ass on Assetto Corsa, and someone's like, "Hey, come drive my drift car." They get in the drift car, and they just totally kill it.
It's absolutely crazy how that happens. Winkler still trying to chase down Luke Knupp. Can't get it done at the moment. Could be a sign of things to come. It'll be interesting when Knupp and Winecki are both on the track at the same time. That might be interesting to see. There is going to be a top 5 flop. So we will be inverting the top 5 positions as we go into the main event. And that could absolutely be a game changer. You know, that person that's sitting in the 5th spot as they get ready to line up will then be all the way on the inside in the pole position. You know, and that's kind of nice when you're on that inside, all the way inside in that number 1 spot. You only have to worry about the trucks on the left, but the
Absolutely.
guys that are in the middle have to worry about left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yep. And that's the thing is, you know, doing that top 5 swap like that, you know, it could be the ultimate ending to somebody's night. You know, it could be the guys that are really wanting to transfer. It could be beneficial and it could be deadly, you know. And that's what I love about it, throwing the wrench in the plan. You know, when something like this happens, it's fun for us announcers because it throws some excitement in there for sure.
Oh, 100%. Luke Knupp finishing up with the win in heat race number 2. And then it's going to be Sean Winkler. You'll see him coming across the line here. Oh, they're on there. Yeah, they're already done. And Mikey Childress in 3rd. 4th is Mario Lapinta. Braden Ward in 5th. Kyle Reeder 6th. 7th is Jeff Johnson. And Solomon Borschinger. Tough break for him. He's a great guy. Hopefully he can do a little bit something here in the main event. We are finishing up right now in heat race number 2. So we are going to throw it out to a commercial break again here real quick. And we are going to get it all lined up and ready to go for the main event. We're going to go ahead and skip the warm-up because it's warm-up. right? Oh no, we have the LCQ. I forgot about the LCQ.
You can't forget about the LCQ,
Can't
Dave.
forget about the LCQ. All right. So here we go. Let's see. They are all getting ready. We have 5 trucks. I see Jeff Johnson, Nathan Ramsey. I apologize. Didn't mean to
Ramsey.
pronounce
That's
that
all
right.
right.
Yeah. Not used to that, but he is from across the pond, so we appreciate him coming out. And the top 5 here will transfer. So all trucks will go to the main event, but this is a chance for them to get a little bit more track time. Oh, Solomon Borschinger. Oh, man. Rubber side down, bud. Rubber side down.
A better start for but definitely not a better start for Solomon,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Not a good start for Solomon Borschinger. I'm sure Kyle has heard that all his life, huh?
Oh, yeah. Even in kindergarten.
Oh, Jeff Johnson trying to sneak on the inside. Man, this is an LCQ. All trucks are transferring. Look at these guys
Absolutely.
battling like it's the last lap in the feature. That
Jeff's
is so
got to
fantastic.
calm down. Jeff's got to calm down a little bit and be careful where he's putting his Johnson, because it's getting crazy here in the LCQ, Dave.
It's big. I'm telling you, here he comes. He's trying to show him. Nathan Ramsey right there in the 3rd position, just waiting to see what's going to happen here. Some great racing between Johnson and Knott. A little bit of slight contact there. They are side by side, getting ready to come down into turn number 1 here. Potawatomi. Oh, boy.
Potahootie Woody?
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Tell me more about it.
Oh, look at Nathan Ramsey getting in there. Jeff Johnson, your new leader. Ramsey going to take over second. Woo! Here we go.
No
it is
trucks
heating
given,
up.
Dave.
Yeah, exactly. 0 trucks given. For Jeff Johnson right there in the lead. Nathan Ramsey in second. 3rd is going to be Kyle Knott. Then we go Donnie Batiste. Batiste trying to reel him in. He is not that far out from 3rd place here in the LCQ. Solomon Borschinger trying to make up some time. Had that tough break there on lap number 1. Dylan Hunter checking in. He was actually racing in this race. Said finally getting to watch the replay out in chat. So we are glad that we could provide that for you, sir. I have no idea where you finished, but hopefully you made it into the big show.
But if you didn't, tell us.
We're sorry. Don't ruin it. Jeff Johnson still holding down that lead here in the LCQ. This is a long LCQ. Cody left this at 7 laps, so we are going to see some battles here for a little while. Ramsey still holding down the 2nd position, trying to reel in the Xerox number 7. Then it goes Kyle Knott and Donnie Batiste. Everybody kind of has a little bit of space in between them at the moment. Batiste trying to get on the back door of Kyle Knott. Knocking on the back door here any minute. We might be seeing a battle here for the 3rd position. It is heating up between the 67 of Donnie Batiste and Kyle Knott. Knott in the all green and black privateer, no sponsors. And Batiste doesn't have enough to get it done at the moment. We're going to flash back up to the front, check in on your leader, Jeff Johnson. 1:16.03 the last time by. He has about a 1.2 second lead over Nathan Ramsey. Then the closest battle on the track right there. You see it. It's heating back up. Here we go. The 67 of Donnie Batiste going to look on the inside of Kyle Knott.
Batiste trying to do everything he can to get around Knott. Going around this barn turn right here, Dave, where I said could be a total game changer. But it looks like Knott's going to come out on top. And Donnie's going to be waving bye-bye.
Yeah, that is probably one of the more technical turns. It looks super easy, but that is where most drivers make contact with any of the walls or obstacles on the track, is through that turn. So it'll be interesting to see if they can keep it going.
I've gotten in a couple of fist fights with that wall, Dave. I'm not gonna lie, it jumps out at you.
It sure does. I swear it moves. I think it's on a little remote control.
It doesn't
and they can
move.
move
I
it in
promise
and
you that.
It
I
doesn't
promise
move
you
when
it don't
hit
move.
Oh.
No.
Well. Still heating up. Kyle Knott got his hands full right now with a whole lot of Donnie Batiste. Batiste trying to make it happen here for the third position in the LCQ. They get together, a little bit of slight contact. Batiste going to drop back behind. Good sportsmanship
God, I love this
there.
hairpin.
That's
I
so
love this
awesome.
hairpin.
That just shows you the restraint that the drivers are using, because you can absolutely kill somebody there.
Oh, quite literally.
Little pinch in there from Kyle Knott.
And that's why I love Pro 4 trucks, Dave.
They are getting together. Batiste gets pushed way wide. He misses his marks for sure. And that's going to allow Kyle Knott to get back out on him. Checking back in with the leader, the number 7 of Jeff Johnson and Nathan Ramsey. Go ahead.
Jeff Johnson just got the lazy boy reclined back right now, watching Ramsey and Knott battle it, or Knott and Batiste battling it out.
I think he's already getting prepared mentally for the main event. He is out on cruise control at the moment. 2.3 seconds out over Nathan Ramsey. Welcome back. Kyle Knott and Donnie Batiste still battling there for the third position. You all right, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. I would just
Get a little excited.
Discord's being really rude.
Woo!
Being really rude right now.
67 of Batiste makes slight contact again with Kyle Knott. Knott is doing everything in his power to hold off Batiste for that third position. And this is only the LCQ.
Yeah, this is the least talented guys right here, Dave.
I know. And they are putting on one hell of a show for us here in Top Box. And getting it done right there. Look at this. Solomon Borschinger had all those problems on that first lap, has been just elbows up, head down, driving his ass off right now, and he has closed the gap. He is now looking to try and get a pass on Donnie Batiste with 2 laps to go.
There's no way, Dave.
Dude, he was back like a lot of seconds.
I'm blown away right now. A lot of seconds.
A lot of seconds. And he has made them all up. And look at this. He is, that just shows you how like tight the racing is here.
Absolutely. You know, people think they're spread far apart, but I mean, this goes to show you right here that that don't matter.
We haven't said one thing about Solomon Borschinger since that wreck that he had on lap number 1. And then all of a sudden, we just go back and look at Donnie Batiste, and there he is. Boom. He's on him. And I mean, he's on him. He is ready to make a pass. He is trying to make something happen. If he can keep it rubber side down, he might have a shot. Look at that. All the way out to the wall.
Full bore.
Yeah.
That's
oh, yeah.
Full bore.
He's
giving
not
her the onion.
Yeah, he is giving her all she's got, Captain. Let's see if he can get it done. So it is now a 3-way battle for that third position. Kyle Knott is just hoping that he can hold on to it at this point. He is doing a great job out there in the third position. Quite a bit back from the top 2. The top 2 both checked out. Not there in the all green and black privateer. Batiste right there in the blue, orange, and white. And then you see Solomon Borschinger right on the heels. If anything's going to happen, it's going to be in this lap. We are white flag out here on the LCQ here at Crandon. Can Kyle Knott hold off Batiste and Borschinger? Borschinger is trying to throw his name in the hat here. It is going to be Jeff Johnson for the win, Nathan Ramsey in second. But look at this battle for the third position. Wow. This is absolutely great racing right now.
Absolutely, Dave. This is what I'm looking forward to in tonight's main event.
These are the last 3 cars in the LCQ battling like it is for the win right now. That is how hard they are driving these trucks. Kyle not going to hold on to it, so he is going to come home in third. Donnie Batiste, and a valiant effort right there out of the number 91, Solomon Borschinger. That was great.
But Batiste could go in there and just tear shit up, but he decides to run these guys with respect because he knows that's how he gets ran. But hey, it's the LCQ. I'm still gonna give it my best to try to run the track how I'm gonna run it in tonight's A main event. And he's definitely doing just that. And he got some camera time from it.
Absolutely. He was doing everything he could. So warm up is getting ready to hit the track. Bear with us here, folks, and we will be right back with the main event.
Gonna hit concessions real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, folks, we are back here. Main event. I am going to leave it paused here just for a quick second since we are not live. We can do that, which is nice. Going to call them out. It is Cody Winicky, Mikey Childress, Corey Skiles, Jeff Johnson, Dylan Hunter, Mario LaPinta, John Nix, Kyle Reeder, Nathan Ramsey, Solomon Borschinger, Donnie Batiste, Braden Ward, Kyle Knott. We've got Luke Knupp out there, Tom Grady, Dane Culver is not in the race, Sean Winkler, and Chaden Minder. And we are going to get ready for this main event.
Oh boy, I'm ready for this, Dave.
Here we go. We are getting ready to let him rock and rip here at Crandon. 12 laps will be the distance. Top 7 will go to the 4-race shootout for the World Tour. Trucks are lining up as we speak. Man, I tell you what, this is going to be one hectic land rush start as we are letting them rip right now. Here they come at you.
All right, Dave, you got to call it right now. Who's your pick?
Oh, man, I have no clue. Tom Grady.
Tom Grady, great pick. I'm going to go with Kyle Reeder. I'm going to pick someone different.
All right. Well, as you can see, they made it through. Looks like some carnage there.
Some carnage, definitely some carnage.
Mario LaPinta might have gotten a little worked over there. They are battling Tom Grady out front right now in the number 16. Then it is Sean Winkler. here as you'll see him come across the line. And why is this not in order? I know this guy is out front right now. Tom Grady in the number 16. Then it is Sean Winkler, Luke Knupp in third, and Chaden Minder in that fourth position. Wow. As it stands right now, it looks like Jeff Johnson is in the seventh position. We'll have to wait and see as they get squared away. We're having a little bit of problems with our live timing here. Not sure what happened.
Yeah, it's showing me Mikey Childress in first and John Nix in second, Dave.
He definitely isn't.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Tom Grady is the first truck on the track right there, and then it goes Sean Winkler. So I'm hoping that it clears up after this time by. If not, we'll just have to call it like we see it. And that'll be fun, right? Well, fun for you. I know the trucks.
Yeah, I don't.
All right. Why is it showing them? It is still showing Mike Childress up front. That's weird. All right. So it is Grady, Sean Winkler, Luke Knupp, and Chaden right there in that fourth position. Then it's going to be Mikey Childress in fifth. Sixth is going to be Cody Winecki. And what is going on? Why is this not working? Unsure. 2 laps in the books. Tom Grady right there in the number 16. Battle is for second between Sean Winkler and Luke Knupp. Right here, battle on the track for that second
Winkler and
position.
Knupp going to go ahead and throw some Hail Marys into that turn right there, Dave.
Yeah.
You know, these guys are definitely running hard, close quarters racing, just like right here, man. They could make contact all day long, but they choose not to. It's too early in the race for that.
Yeah, I definitely think that saving your equipment at the beginning of the race is definitely important. And let's see, who else do we have? Chaden Minder is going to be in the fourth position. Then it's going to be Mikey Childress. I think we straightened out. We straightened him out. Look at that.
I'm Grady, Sean Winkler, and Knupp. There we go, baby. Let's go.
Just took us a minute. So Cody Winecki in the sixth position, and then it's John Nix in seventh. So right there, Nix running in the last transfer position. All drivers behind him: Dylan Hunter, Braden Ward, Corey Skiles, Kyle Reeder, Jeff Johnson, and Nathan Ramsey, also Solomon Borschinger. Those guys would all be going home and not being part of our series for the 4-week shootout. Grady still trying to hold off Winkler. Winkler now holding off Knupp, but I think Luke Knupp is going to give this a real go. Oh, catches the wall there. That's going to slow him down.
That's going to allow for Childress to catch up to Knupp and Winkler.
Yes, sir. There you go. Right there. Mikey Childress has a whole lot of Chaden Minder and Cody Winecki right there on him. He is trying to break that train and get away if he can.
Yeah, you don't want to be a Minder Winecki sandwich. That's for sure, Dave.
Absolutely. So my kid coming from deep in the field. Let's see. He is currently running in the 9th position, battling with Dylan Hunter for 8th, but they have to catch up to Nix if they want a chance to get into the show.
Absolutely. Braden Ward got to catch up to that number 7 position of John Nix to transfer. And I don't know how this is going to pan out, Dave. Braden's definitely fighting for his life right now.
He is. I think he's flailing at the moment. I don't know if fighting is the right word. You know, he knows that he is out of the transfer right now. I guarantee he is staring at the thing that tells him he is in 9th place at the moment.
It
Sometimes
reminds me,
that's a good.
Brady.
Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a bad thing. If you get in your own head.
Absolutely, Brady not having too much confidence in himself, but you being the dad you are, he's telling you, Dad, I don't know how to swim, and you're like, the hell you don't. And you throw him in the pool, and look at him, he's
Good luck.
doing breaststrokes, backstrokes. I mean, he's putting on a show.
Yeah, for sure. Top two still battling right there. That is Winkler and Grady. Luke Knupp trying to throw his name in the hat. Can't get it done at the moment. Winkler all over Grady. And then you flash back. Look at this. So we have a battle for the top three. Then you go back to the next pack. It's Mikey Childress leading out over Chaden Minder and Cody Winicky.
I definitely want to point something out there, Dave. Winkler back there in that hairpin turn, Winkler went in there behind Grady. Grady woed up a lot. Winkler went in there smooth, and actually Winkler capitalized on that and caught up to Grady, and it's hot on the tail now.
Absolutely. Battle right there with Minder and Winicky. That is for 5th position. Can you believe that? Like they're battling like there's some great racing going on the track right now. Let's flash back to John Nix. He is still running in that last transfer spot. He is fingers crossed that everything goes good for him. He's about 1.6 seconds out over Dylan Hunter and Braden Ward. Hunter, no slouch right there in the adrenalized apparel machine. He is trying to find anything he can to get up on Nix. We are at the halfway point already. Where did the time go, bro?
It's crazy. It's crazy. But speaking of, Dylan Hunter on back all the way down to La Pinta. That's all bragging rights, Dave. If any of those guys can make it happen, it's hell over high water for sure.
Poor Mario. He is sitting there with about half of his truck left. Orshinger off the track. It looks like La Pinta off the track. Maybe not. Orshinger is on track. He is going to be the last vehicle on track. Looks like La Pinta might have pulled it into the pits.
Yep, that's a sad night for La Pinta.
So we are getting them racked up, stacked up, and ready to rock and roll here at Crandon. Tom Grady is going to bring us down here any moment. We are letting the people get their laps back. If they had a lap, I do believe they allow them to get 1 lap back.
This is definitely my favorite part of Top Box.
Oh, when all the trucks are just sitting still? Mine too. I hate the racing.
Absolutely, Dave. Such a smart ass. But anyways, carrying on. Crandon number 1. Land Rush at Crandon number 2. The second phase of Crandon with the Land Rush number 3. My all-time favorite on iRacing, Dave.
Yeah, when they get ready, I like the halfway break. It kind of gives you a chance to shake out the hands real quick. Get ready to turn up the heat, for this second session here. There's going to be 6 laps to go when they cross the start-finish line. We're going a total of 12, so these guys have to go. And, as we were talking, now this is going to give Dylan Hunter, Braden Ward, Corey Skiles, Kyle Reeder, all those guys, it's going to give them a chance to get caught back up, to John Nix, so they can all take their shot. So we are letting Kyle not get his lap back here real quick, I do believe. And we will be going here any moment. You'll see them roll out, and they're going to roll around the first corner after the Land Rush start. And then that is the restart zone, and they'll be able to fire anywhere in that area. Tom Grady has let him down on numerous occasions, so this should be a good one to see as we go. We are giving everybody a chance to get caught up. Here we go. They are rolling off right now. Tom Grady going to lead him down to the restart zone. Still sticking with your pick. Kyle Reeder coming deep from the field in 11th position.
Yeah, I just need to quit rooting for people, Dave, because every time I do, 11th on back. Sorry, Reader.
Yeah, that's the announcer's curse right there. Tom Grady with a great restart there, out over Winkler. Let's see how we're doing back here at the last transfer position. That's John Nix. 7 laps to go. Now he's catching a little bit of heat from Dylan Hunter. Looks like he was able to fend him off so far. Woo! Hunter and Ward battling right there. Side by side as they cross the start-finish line. Hunter still able to hold them off. Ward doesn't have a shot if he can't clear Hunter, unless something happens in front of him. Shaden Minder there in the 6th position. He is trying to catch back up to Cody Winicky. Winicky. Oh, Mikey Childress puts it all the way out into the wall there.
I thought that was going to be the big one right there, Dave.
Big old suicide right there. Look at this. A battle for the 2nd position heating up now. Luke Knupp trying to make something happen over Sean Winkler. Knupp there in
These
the
guys
black
are
and
hauling
gold.
ass, Dave.
Yeah, they are. Man alive. Look at these guys battling door handle to door handle right there. Knupp and Winkler. Grady still out front right there in the green and black. Then it's Luke Knupp in the number 5, black and gold. Sean Winkler in 3rd. Cody Winicky there in the 4th position, number 903. Shaden Minder in 5th, but he's catching some heat now from Mikey Childress. You know, Childress the last time around put it all the way up in the wall on the corner that they are heading to right now. So let's see if he can make something happen here and salvage it. This is the 6th position. He runs a very tight line that time by.
He does not want Nix to get past him because behind Nix is Hunter. And look who just came into the 8th spot, Braden Ward.
They are battling side by side. Looks like it give it to Ward. He is sitting in the 8th position now. Top 7 go to the big show. Can't count out Corey Skiles. Skiles is still trying to make something happen. He is trying to reel in Dylan Hunter. He would love...
Dylan Hunter trying to mirror everything that Braden Ward's doing right now. But just like you said, hot on the tail, it's going to be Corey Skiles.
Yeah, Skiles trying to make this a 3-way battle for the 8th position. Skiles sending it in. Let's see. Keeps it clean. Was able to close up on him, but not enough to get up to his rear quarter panel. He is trying to get that nose in on the inside of his bedside as they get ready to take this left-hand turn into the big straightaway. Ward now trying to pull away from Dylan Hunter, put a little bit of breathing room. We have 4 laps to go. Battling back up
Braden
front.
Ward just got to keep an eye on that John Nix machine and make sure that he can capitalize on any mistake that Nix might make. Go ahead, Dave.
I was just saying, Tom Grady up front still battling. Luke Knupp holding down that 2nd position. Minder trying to reel in the top drivers here. Minder sitting in 5th. Grady and Knupp battling. Why does it keep doing that?
That's wigging out on me too, Dave.
Yeah, that is weird. Let's go further back in the pack and see. We'll check back in on the kid. He is trying to do everything he can to get up to John Nix in the 29 machine. This is the last transfer position. John Nix in the number 7 spot.
John Nick's been running comfortably in this position for most of the race, Dave. So that could say something. Maybe John Nick's just kind of put the anchor down and just said, you know what, boys, this is where I am. This is where I like it. I'm going to stay, but I'm going to do my damnedest to transfer into the next race.
100%. Sean Winkler now catching some heat from Cody Winicky. Winicky right there on his heels. Winicky just outside the podium. He wants to get his feet on that box. Can he get there? Tight battle. Look at that. Battle for first and second. Battle for third and fourth. Then we go back. Look at this. A battle for 5th position right now between Minder and Childress.
Battle for 6th and 7th. A battle for 8th and 9th. I love top box racing.
Look at this. Look at this. This is absolutely insane. Nick still holding off Ward. Skiles back just a bit. Was able to clear Dylan Hunter. Hunter now in the number 14, going to try and battle back in the number 10 spot. Looking for 9th. Look at this. Side-by-side racing for the lead. Still give it to Tom Grady. Luke Canup trying everything he can. These trucks are 100% matched. It all comes down to driver. These are locked setups, so everybody is running the same one. Oh, look at that. Cody Winicky able to get by Sean Winkler. Winkler with the bobble in the hairpin.
That's exactly what Winicky needed right there, Dave.
Let's see if he can hold him off. A little bit more speed for Winkler, though. He took that high line through there. Man, look at that. He just shot right back in front of him. Winicky not able to hold on to that 3rd position. He is just outside. Here's the battle for 4th between Mikey Childress and Chaden Minder. John Nix still holding down the 7th position. Braden Ward outside by about 0.67 seconds. I guarantee.
He is right there breathing down his neck, Dave. I'm sure John Nix feels the pressure right now from Braden Ward.
This is the last lap. They are coming to the last lap. Can he get by? Of course, as a dad, I'd love to see him be able to transfer. Yeah, you know, like, got to root for my kid every once in a while, right? Here we go. But look at the battle right in front of him for the 5th position. Oh, look at this. Ward trying to make his move on Nix. Couldn't get it done, but he knows he's there.
Bullets right now, Dave.
They both are. Both of those guys, they have a lot of respect for each other. They're going to race each other clean. Look at that. Braden could have wiped him out right there. Chose not to. Gets back behind him. Tom Grady still your leader. Luke Canup in 2nd. Sean Winkler in 3rd. Cody Winicky in 4th. Mikey Childress and Chaden Minder. But right here is the battle for the final transfer position. We are white flag. Just a few more corners. Oh, both in the wall.
Brady into the wall hard. Brady gonna get up behind John Nix. John Nix gonna try to fight for the position. Brady Ward's gonna try to go underneath him.
Look at this.
John Nix
wow.
gonna at the tree.
Wow. Oh, Braden with the run. No way. No way. Oh.
Is he gonna keep it? Here comes John Nix to the inside. Braden Ward's gonna hold it off, Dave.
Wow, final transfer
Braden
position
Ward with the transfer
right there.
On the last lap.
Dude, as I'm proud papa, you know, that might have been the last transfer position, but I know how hard he has been racing to get into this series with the best of the best, the top box, and the iRacing service itself. We have some of the top names that are going to be battling for 4 weeks. Hell yeah. What a race. You could see it was a battle for 1st and 2nd. Grady was able to keep out Luke Canup from taking that win. So let's go put Nup down to the 2nd position. In 3rd is Sean Winkler, then Cody Winicky, and Chaden, sorry, bud. Chaden Minder coming home in 5th, barely able to hold off Mikey Childress by a 1/10 of a second. And
that
then
did not just happen, Dave. That did not just happen.
That was absolutely insane. What a finish here for Top Box for the final qualifier. I'm like speechless. I'm an announcer and I'm speechless. That was some great racing. You know, there was Skiles, Hunter were battling back there, Kyle Knott, Reeder, Johnson. All you guys deserve a hand, brother. You guys all did one hell of a job. We want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out, showing out for the qualifiers. And wow. I think we're gonna do the top box, the interviews for first through third. We'll probably also pull in Brady next week. I think that'll probably be the move. I think that'll help them kind of build it up for the practice session. Maybe get them a little bit hyped in themselves, ready to rock and roll for this 4-week grueling battle that they're going to be heading into. Actually, we have a few of them. What do you think? Should we bring them in? These
Let's
guys,
just go ahead and bring them in, Dave.
they must have been watching.
I'm fired up right now.
They
Dave.
must have been watching. Here we go. I have, let's see, we're going to pull in
Admin's choice.
the Sean Winkler.
Hey,
coming
Dave.
home in third.
Oh man.
Holy shit. Okay, I know that we weren't live, right? I just watched
Well,
my
it felt
kid.
like it was live again watching it.
I just watched my kid get the last transfer spot, so he'll be
I
running
did too.
in the
Congratulations to him. Congrats to your boy. That's awesome. He put on a nice move to get that last spot, dude.
big show. Dude,
That was sick.
the racing from this Crandon race
Was it all right?
It was some of the cleanest and best racing I've seen in Top Box personally.
Well, that's racecraft for you.
I've been here since day one, brother. And you know, we were calling you out for being part of, you know, racecraft and putting in the time.
Oh, thank you.
And you had some great battles with Knupp and Grady all night. Tell us about it, man. What was it like?
It was battling, you know, all those guys over there at Racecraft, Josh Edmondson, Connor Berry, all those boys. They helped me try to get a little faster, and I just tried to do the best I can. You know, Tom did a great job winning it tonight. Luke Knupp obviously has a lot of experience, so he's quick. He's hard to battle with. I just tried to stay clean, and I didn't want to wreck anybody else's night, and was just trying to go as fast as I could. You know, racing this ZK Designs NLR Racecraft truck. Man, we're just out there trying to put on a show for you guys.
Well, you did put on one hell of a show. I mean, that was only the last qualifier. We still have the series to race. Like,
right.
This is going to be absolutely insane. I think we have some of the top names. You know, you were calling out quite a few of them that are affiliated with you. You got Connor Berry that should be returning for the 4 weeks. You know, we're going to have Chris Plumley, you, Grady.
Yeah.
We've got all of these great guys. I am so glad to see everybody coming out and supporting Top Box.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys. You know, without you guys,
Well, thanks, guys.
We don't even have a show, man.
Yeah, I know this is a sim, Winkler, but
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming down here and driving your ass off and putting on a show because this is what Dave and I live for. This is our thing. Yeah, putting this
Yeah,
together
man.
is definitely worth it when you guys show up and show out like you did.
I'm trying to just keep the hammer down and get close and bump some fenders and see if I can make some moves, right? That's
Yeah,
what
we
we're
love
out
it.
here trying to do,
We
buddy.
love it.
Yeah, we're trying to have a good time. Hopefully it's good for you guys. We're having fun. Oh, and Teal, God bless him, man. He's a big help too.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Teal is a good guy. I was
He's a
bummed
great
to
guy,
see-
isn't he?
I was bummed to see he wasn't able to make it, but
Yeah,
maybe
he's a busy
next time.
guy. He's racing a lot and he's putting on stuff with Nitro Circus. So, you know, they're busy guys over there.
Absolutely. So, who would you like to thank? Who makes it happen? You called out some of your guys, but let's hear it again. Rip it out.
Yeah, can't thank them enough again. You know, ZK Designs, NLR, Racecraft Academy, obviously, the Nitro Circus guys for helping me. Josh, Connor, everybody else that's out there, man, they're awesome. Teal, I love Teal. He's so fun. I love racing with that guy. It's fun to bump fenders with him. Hopefully we can see him out here a little more, doing more of these races. And I don't know. I just love everybody that's out here racing. It's great to go head to head, neck to neck, and see what we can do and put on a show for everybody.
And we
Well,
love having you, man.
You definitely did. And like I said, I can't wait to see what these next 4 weeks bring. So good luck as we reset and get ready for the battle, a 4-week grueling battle. So good luck, brother.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. We'll catch you guys next
Absolutely.
time.
That is Sean Winkler coming home in the 3rd position tonight. He's always fun. The only one that we're missing is Luke Knupp, so maybe we'll grab him next week in practice when he shows up. So we are going to skip over my kid's in here. What do you think? I think we should pull him in.
Yeah, I want to strangle the kid half the time, but damn it, I'm happy as hell for him right now.
All right. With the last and final transfer position into the big show, Braden Ward.
I need a bacchiotomy after that one, Brady. My boy, I'm gone right now. That was insane.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. It was really clean, really close. So,
well, tell us about it. You know,
you?
It came down to the last 2 laps, and really, the white flag. When the white flag was out, last lap on the track, and what was going through your mind as you were trying to chase him down?
I was just sitting in my seat going, "Crap! I have to make up this one spot." And then I saw him getting to the wall in barn turn, and I was like, "Well, crap! I'm gonna hit the wall too, and I'm not letting out."
Well,
and I didn't.
You definitely let it all hang out there on the final lap. Got it done. You know, talk about John Nix a little bit. You know, you guys both have a lot of respect for each other. You could tell as you were racing side by side, nobody had ill intent. Nobody was trying to take each other out. It was just a good, hard battle, and you guys both left it out on the track.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I come for every time. I've always been ran clean by him, so I try to reciprocate that when I can. Yeah, it's just I didn't want to junk him for a transfer, and I didn't.
Absolutely. No, it was just a great race, and we were definitely excited calling it. It was great.
You're a better man than me, Brady, because in a race like this in Top Box and what it means for the bragging rights to do what you just did, I would have junked my grandma to make that position.
I said that earlier tonight, but grandma called and she said no.
There you go. Well, who would you like to thank, man? Who makes it happen for you?
Well, I want to thank Erickson Enterprises, Works Graphics, Pushing the Cushion Productions, Cody for putting this on. It's a real cool deal. And Glitch Graphics, my company. If you need a wrap, come get one. Yeah, that's about it.
Trevor Teal out in chat says, "Dang it, Grandma." Well, we're glad that you were able to make the final transfer, and you know, I think that you're going to have an uphill battle as we go into these next 4 weeks. What do you think?
Oh yeah, it's going to be a heck of a battle for dead last.
You got this. All right, that is Braden Ward with the final transfer position. We're going to bring in the winner of the race, Tom Grady.
Hey guys.
What was that like out there?
That was an interesting race. You know, I knew that this qualifying series would be tough. We got some fast guys entering it, and it wasn't until I got in practice I'm like, I don't think I ran Crandon for like 2 months now, getting caught up in the World Championship stuff and running other tracks trying to get tuned up, and it was a quick learning curve. And then you know, I had a decent qualifying, got through the heat safely, which was really my main goal after last week, kind of getting told out, and then clean start and kind of run away, you know, using the invert to my advantage, unbeknownst to me. But it was good. It was fun battling with Luke towards the end, and then get ready for the big show here next week.
Absolutely. You know, it was some great racing. Luke was definitely giving you a run for your money. I mean, Winkler wasn't out of the picture either. He was trying to make something happen on both of you guys a few times. And dude, you just head down, made like 0 mistakes. If you would have made a bobble, you know, Luke and Sean both would have been there to try and stick their nose in and make it a big deal. But you ran a clean race, a great race, and it was awesome. It was like the top 2 were battling, then 3rd and 4th were battling. It was like side-by-side battles on the track for like the last 3 laps. And to watch that, it was absolutely insane. You guys made our jobs super easy for sure.
That's good. That's good. I know, first half of the race, Sean and Luke were battling, so that kind of gave me a little safety buffer. I was able to just, click off the laps, get to halfway and regroup a little bit. And then, it was kind of ping pong and Luke between me and Sean and who was battling who. And, I was hoping Sean would catch up a little bit and give Luke a run for his money and kind of get him off my butt, but it was a good battle and, everyone kept it clean and looking forward to next week.
Heck yeah, man. Who makes this happen for you? Who would you like to thank?
Yeah, all my teammates over at Factory Sim Sport and Legion Speed Sports, we've been grinding hard, this past full year now. We've been making huge improvements. Everyone on the team's been getting faster, but then also the people supporting me, Raceline Wheels and Alter Ego Running, can't thank them enough, and glad to put this truck up on the top of the box.
That's what it's all about. The name of the league, right? Top box. So you had it tonight. It's going to be interesting to see these next 4 weeks how it all shakes out. I think you got a great shot, man, but you got even some of your teammates that are going to be running in there with you pretty tight.
Yeah, we're gonna come out swinging. This is timing perfectly, transitioning into this season after the one we're in right now, and I think we all got that number 2 Connor Berry in our sights going after him. So it should be a fun battle.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again for supporting us, Tom. You've been here for a long time with Top Box, and we definitely appreciate you showing up, and coming out and supporting us. And man, we're super glad to have you, brother.
Thank you guys. Thank you for signing up. Thank you for putting on. Thank you for streaming it. It's all what we need to do to make this thing keep growing, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
100%.
Thanks for coming out.
Tom Grady
Thank you,
with the win. So there were 2 drivers that were voted in by the admin team. We're going to go ahead and pull those guys in here, and let them know that they are going to the big show. First up, Dylan Hunter. That was a wild race. You and Corey Skiles were battling there, trying to get into the big show. You were voted in by the admin team that you have what it takes. What do you think, sir?
I mean, I'm very thankful to be voted in. It wasn't just Corey Skiles I was battling; it was Braden, and all the other guys. They were all fast. They all put on a great run. Towards the end, I just lost tires and couldn't make the transfer that way. But being voted in feels just as good.
Well, you had one hell of a battle with Brady there for the longest time. The first half of the race, it was both of you trying to catch up to Nick's, and he had just a little bit more. Were you conserving your equipment and trying to save it for the second half of the race?
Absolutely not. I was not conserving.
Balls dragging on the straightaway, huh? You were just giving her all she had.
Yeah, he was giving it all.
Yeah, I made sure I wasn't going to leave anything on the table, but I was hoping the track would stay a little bit longer than it did, but it is what it is, and I was hoping to get a good jump on that restart.
I mean, it seemed to work out for you, though. You had some great battles. There were tons of fast trucks in here tonight. You made it through the land rush start. That's good. It seemed like everybody did, except for just a few. There was a little bit of carnage, but not too awfully bad. So what are your thoughts as you get ready to head into the 4-week series, knowing that you're going to have to step up and take everything that you can?
It's going to be the years of watching and growing up around Crandon and all this sport itself, and copying what I've learned from the pro drivers to know how to defend and how to run a better line and be more aggressive, I guess.
I can't wait to see it, man. I love watching you race. I think you got a great shot. I can't wait to see what you can do with it. I'm glad that you were able to get a second chance, to be able to shine. And dude, who would you like to thank? Who makes this happen for you?
First off, my wife, my parents for actually getting me into this sport, watching the sport, and then my sponsors, Adrenalize Apparel, Next Level Construction, and average off-road league for right now, and then Team Watson Racing, they've been helping me.
Oh yeah. Well, I can't wait to see what you can do with it. We're super excited to have you, and can't wait to see what you do here in the coming weeks for sure.
All right, thank you. I can't wait either.
There you go. That is Dylan Hunter right there, voted in as one of the admin choices to compete. Also, Mr. Corey Skiles, he's been around Top Box for a while. He is going to get a provisional as well for this 4-week series. You got your ears on, Corey?
Yes, sir, I do.
Tell us a little bit about that race and tell us, what your plans are for the next 4 weeks.
One word for the race, Crandon. Land rush. So 2 of them.
2 words. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just how it goes.
My 2 favorite words.
Yeah. It's just short course.
That's another one.
Super glad you got picked, Corey. You're one of my I'm a fan favorite with Corey Skiles, so I'm glad you got picked, and I wasn't even one to be able to do it, so this is good news to me.
Yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all for giving me a chance to go out there and hopefully show what I got against the best.
You definitely earned it.
Yeah, you've been here for a while, and always Mr. Excitement.
One or the other, intro videos or outro videos, whichever one it happens.
You make great content, Corey.
I'm just here. I'm here for a long time, here for a good time, okay?
Hey, we're glad you're here for a good time for sure. And I can't wait to see what you can do here in the next 4 weeks. It's going to be awesome. Like I was telling Dylan, it's definitely going to be an uphill battle. I think you realize that, but it's one of those things where steel sharpens steel, right? So
Exactly. I mean, if you're not gonna go against the best, you're not gonna be the best.
exactly.
You're not getting any fade
Absolutely.
if you're not people you can beat.
Great
Exactly.
mindset.
So I'm going here with what I can do and a great opportunity to learn and get faster is what my goal is here.
I think that's the right mindset. You're very positive and see what you can do. I know you're
Yes,
going to
sir.
give it all she's got. You're going to let it all hang out and not leave anything there. So
Hopefully leave all 4 on the ground. That's all I want to do.
we'll hopefully you can put like rubber side down maybe on your dashboard or something. Maybe, by your steering wheel so you can see it. Just so you know that that's how the truck's supposed to be. Hopefully. I'm just kidding. I think you're a great racer, Corey, and we're super glad to have you, and you definitely earned the spot. So who would you like to thank? Who makes this happen for you?
Man, I always one off my wonderful wife. She watches the kids when we do this stuff, so gotta even give her the most credit out of anybody. The guys at
Yeah, she puts up with you.
MFR, she does. She does. It's a blessing. Um, Guys at MFR now, we run together, get better every week, every day. We practice. You guys for giving us opportunity to do this on this platform. It's all the fellow racers as well. If people didn't show up to these races, we wouldn't have these races. Wouldn't have the opportunity to have the opportunity for provisionals. So
Absolutely.
everybody, I guess, is who I'm thinking.
Yeah, we're thankful for you.
Absolutely. So we are looking forward to next week, and can't wait to see what you can do, brother. Congratulations. Take care, and we will see you in a few days, huh?
Yes, sir. Y'all as well. Thank y'all.
That is
Thank you.
Corey Skiles with the final provisional for the next 4-week series. Cody, what do you think as we get ready to head into next week? What are your thoughts?
So a lot of drivers don't know how the format's going to be set up, so everyone's got a chance every race. Doesn't matter if you're starting first or last, you're going to get a chance to get up there and try to be on the box to be able to talk to you guys. So I think we're doing a good thing with the World Finals, and it should be a great one.
Are you not going to tell them the format? You're going to let them find out. It might be kind of cool to tell them the format right now for the drivers that actually took the time to sit and watch the broadcast. No?
I think they should find out as race day comes.
Okay. Well, you heard it first. Something brewing right there, coming here for the
Just
next
stir
4
the pot.
weeks. There you go. Stir
Absolutely.
the pot. Stir the pot.
You know what I hate more than tax dollars, Dave? I got booted out there for a little bit, Windows updates. So make sure you turn those off when you're streaming,
There you
because
go.
they'll restart your computer regardless of what you're doing.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was wondering what happened to you. I heard you leave and heard you come back. So, hey, we want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in and supporting us. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, please do that. Helps us out. We're a little channel, brothers, but we're just trying to bring you guys some great racing action, something a little bit different for everybody to check out.